What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Love and Hip Hop Miami. I think I always ask this: when is this going to end? Because next week is episode 23, and I just want to be the one to say we've been doing Love and Hip Hop Miami for about 5 months. Okay, this is season 6, episode 22. Heaven is a place on earth, and I didn't realize what this title meant until we got to Gael in her new name. Ciao. Make sure y'all like and comment and subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell button so we can be updated. So you can be updated on every video that I drop. And make sure you guys are liking the videos so I can stay in the algorithm of things. Let's just go ahead and get this one here started. So tricking them, and when I say in them, Trina and all the crew, tricking them are at the table talking about the blow up that happened last night. Bobby, they're holding Bobby accountable because he was the one that got this trip going. And Trina was like, well, we're leaving. Oh, no. Trick said everybody was ganging up on Alan. And I was like, you can leave it up to Trick to take up for a trash ninja. You can count on him. You can't count on him to do nothing but cook and take up for a raggedy ninja. Okay? He ain't good for nothing. He ain't. Okay? So Trina and her raggedy ex-husband, they said, we leaving. Girl, bye. We don't want you here. You serve no purpose on this trip. And at this point, we really don't care. I don't. When I say we, I don't mean y'all. I mean we. I mean me. Me as in we. Okay. And so, again, this was another reminder. The way Trina, like Lil Boy Bobby in his moment, as she always do, this is how he treats Gael. I just wanted to say that. Okay. So in the next scene, Flo says she see that Alan is trash, and that's not her type. That's not the type of man she deal with. Girl, ain't you married to Marlon? Anyway, we listen and we don't judge. So Gael said she bought Fable because she need love. And Flo told her, if you want to change, then leave people men alone. And Flo don't even like Shay like that. Oh no, she do like Shay. It's a matter that she don't like. I'm just like, Gael, you keep saying you trying to change. Now the 2 weeks ago, I was on your side. Even last week, I was kind of on your side. But ma'am, I'm going that way. I'm going that way, boo, because you hell on wheels, okay? So Gael just keep reminding people how much she changed. And I just want to let you know, if you have to keep reminding people on how much you change, you are not changing. I'm sorry. People have to see it in you before they can believe it. So Gael sitting here acting like she the peacekeeper, and I just really can't, ma'am. And I really would like Gael to mind her business, okay? Mind your business. So Amara is a bird. The next scene, she goes to talk to Shay. So she wants Shay to make it right with Fable, because so Shay can get off of her back about being with Alan. And you don't want her on your back because you know you wrong. You know you wrong. Because you still, at the end of the day, you still sleeping with this lady husband. You ain't shit. You ain't nothing but a hoe. I should have known. I knew you was out. I should have never let you come stay with me. And I should have never left you around Lance. That was my fault. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. So she wants Shay to forgive Fable because you around here forgiving Alan. You sleeping with this lady husband. You ain't nothing but a trash box. At this point, I really gave Amara grace for some months now. But I'm sorry, in my Dorit voice, grace is now over. Okay? Baby, you's a hoe if I ain't never seen him. You's a delusional one. You's a delusional hoe. Okay? Very delusional, but you're still a hoe, girl. But it's cool. It is what it is. You a bird. This is what you do. And so, I feel like since Amada really is in a space of misery, you want Shay to be in that same space. And Shay is still hurting about Fabo. And I'm going to get on to you too, Miss Shay, but I'm going to let you have it. And so Shay was like, I'm over it. She yelling and she screaming, but clearly she's not over it. She's mad. You keep bringing up what he's done. He's done a lot to you, apparently, when it comes to other women. And he came there by way of another woman. Like, Fabo is still the same person. So Amada says she's not giving up on Shay and Fabo. Girl, you want her to be in the same boat like you. And that's just what that's giving. Yeah. Anyway, Trick have a conversation with Alan. And at this point, I just need Trick to stop, because you and Alan are definitely the same type of men. He asked Alan if he slept with both of the sisters. Alan was like, I'm not going to answer that. Trick already knew what time of day it was when he said that. Not only that, you asked him, was he still dealing with his wife? This is his wife. He claimed that he might not be right now, but you're definitely going to go back and deal with her once you finish with Amada, because you just want to get everything you need off of her. And then you're going to go right back to once you came. And that lady ain't probably going to hear from you. But again, this is all up on Amada. Like, it is what it is. So Amada have a conversation with MJ. And I do understand MJ's feelings, but why is this still an issue? And if it was an issue, why didn't you bring it up long ago? And Amada at this point, and when she starts to yell, I check out. I really do be checking out, y'all. And I really just want the record to be, let's just kind of clear the air. You never did right by Amada, MJ. So this grace, I don't think he's looking for grace from Amada, and he's already said that. He just wanted to clear the air with Alan, and he wanted Alan to take responsibility for his part he played in the situation between him and Amada. But Alan's not going to do that, because Alan is a prick, and I don't know what you're waiting on. You're going to be waiting a long time, buddy, because he ain't going to give you what you want. And so Gael talks to Madonna. Madonna is Pinky Doll's sister. And at this point, I just can't. So apparently, Madonna says that she had a boyfriend in high school, and when she walked in the door, Pinky was bouncing all up and down his yin yang, and she got pregnant. So I guess the baby that she have is the baby that she had with Madonna's high school boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, or whatever. And if that's true, that's effed up. I'm sorry. That's gross. I have to be reminded, it's probably why she acts the way the sister acts the way she do. Because every time I look at your baby, I gotta see this, even though it was high school, and I'm sure, yeah, maybe she need to get over it. Probably, but we cannot act like the act hasn't been done. And the way Pinky Doll walk around here acting like she don't owe nobody an apology, I'm pretty sure she thinks she had every right to do whatever she did. So at this point, Gael is shocked. And I'm like, Gael, why are you shocked? Because you're the older version of Pinky Doll. And she get in her confessional and say, I know I did it too, but that was the old me. Ma'am, you just changed about 3 days ago. There is nothing old about you. Need I remind you, you are there with, you invited Fabo to come so he can pounce all over you. But little do you know, he been pouncing all over Shay. But we gonna find out that next week episode. I can't wait. So I was just like, girl, I know you lying. So Madonna says, I'm not fixing nothing with my sister. And I was like, if that's the case, I don't blame her. But at the same time, if that was a long time ago, you're going to have to let it go, because there are some people in this world that are not going to apologize. There are some people in this world going to make you think that they did nothing wrong when they were clearly in the wrong. Okay? So, back with Amada. At this point, to me, Amada just looks stupid. She sounds stupid. And then, because she came into the club or whatever with that boy, that Alan or whatever. So then Gael goes sit next to Fabo. Again, you're over here looking thirsty. He is clearly not showing any interest in you, which further lets me believe that he Shay on this trip. And because he did that, I'm over here heavy. So I ain't got nothing for you. I'm here. This is the main reason why I came. But I can play in your face. So she sits by Fabo talking about, I just couldn't help myself. No, you could help yourself. Again, this is you being messy. You have not changed. You went over there in hopes Shay come out and see y'all talking. You want everybody to know that you're talking to Fabo. But Fabo don't want people to know that he's talking to you. He's trying to get back over here with Shay. So Gael tells Fabo that she misses him. He's not saying anything to her. And I was just like, girl, I thought we had this conversation. Ma'am, he don't want you. I think I said that last week. And she was like, he treating me like I'm just some random girl. Because you are. You put yourself in a position to be just some random chick to him. That's what you did to all the men. Him, Alan, whoever, head. You know, and okay, let me say this. I'm not here to slut shame Gael. That's not what I'm here for. But these men are terrible. These are terrible, terrible men. So you really need to peel back on these men, period. Okay? Because I forgot you slept with your sister husband, Marlon. And tried to sleep with her girlfriend. I want to say, I don't know. So Hot Topic, to me, is a clown. I don't know why y'all have her here. She's trying really, really hard, and it's not landing. Anything she does, to me, is not landing. And so she said Fabo was trying to come on to her. And honestly, even though Hot Topic may not be my favorite, and I really don't see it for her, I mean, I can believe that because of the track record Fabo has. You know, or maybe she read the room. Now, two things can be true. She could have read the room wrong, or Fabo really could have came on to her. And given the history that Fabo have, he probably did. So, Gael, Trina is mad at this point. She was like, Gael, you said this and yada, yada, yada. This girl, Trina, shut up. Sorry. She needs to go, okay? She needs to go to home, her and her husband, okay? So Gael was like, I changed, okay? I changed because I changed my name. Girl, what the fuck is your name? Heaven. I know you're lying because your name can't be Heaven. Girl, Trick said in his confessional, Gael, you changed your name to Heaven. Well, you definitely going to hell for this. Flo says, okay, Gael, Heaven it is. Trina says, she's full of shit. Miami Tip said, girl, have you even read the Bible? These are the confessionals. Zoe said, You know you're not serious about changing your life or your name. You better stop around before God strike your ass down. Wait. Y'all know I didn't hear that line in a long time. God gonna strike you down. Like, girl, shut up. Alan says, I don't think God is gonna forgive all the dirty things she wanted to do with me. Bobby says, if you want me to call you heaven, I will call you heaven. But I still think you a little I still think you're highly delusional. Baby, Gael, I don't know what edible or what marijuana piece sister be smoking, but she definitely be on something, okay? So Gael says, I changed, she said in her confessional, I changed my name. I changed my name to Heaven. It's no more Messy Gael. Girl. So Bobby at this point is yelling, I want to say, I forgot who he was yelling at. Flo. And Trick, Trina, her lapdog husband, that whole clique, they leave. It's like, why did y'all come? Y'all didn't have nothing to contribute. Y'all hoes just wanted to come on a free trip. Didn't give nothing. Didn't do nothing. At least Trick tried. He tried. But Trina, you lagging your husband around like you can't keep him at home. And that other girl, that ex-wife of Trick, you ain't bring nothing. Like, all of y'all really didn't need to come. It was just a waste of money. Anyway, Bobby and Flo get into it. He leaves. He said he's done. Yada yada yada. Y'all know Bobby got to be really dramatic, and I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Bobby has been extremely dramatic, and he has been getting on my nerves. Okay, so Amara, she goes over to talk to Alan, let him know, hey, I had a conversation with MJ. He was like, why do you do? So he's making this huge scene. Why do you do that? I can't do this no more. She was like, are you serious? So then he do all of that just to kiss her and pick her up and take her out the room. Now the whole time Miami Tip and Zoe are looking at this whole thing like they're Pearl and Mary on 227. Okay. So Amada said the haters can hate all they want, but I love this man. Girl, enjoy the BV while you can. Okay. And if y'all don't know what BV means, it means bacteria vaginosis. I'm just saying. The pH that's probably unhealthy at this point. You already know the type. You already know what type of person he is. Anyway, Madonna comes. Everybody, all those people leave. Madonna come and sit with the girls. We find out that now again, Gael, this was you. She was like, she wanted to talk, wanted to clear the air, so we wanted her to talk to her sister. So she tells her sister what she wanted to tell her. Gael then opened her big mouth after she just said a moment ago, I'm no longer messy, Gael. Yes, you are, because right now you are being messy. And she was like, you said your sister slept with your boyfriend, your boyfriend at the time, and had a baby. And Pinky Doll is upset. So Miami Tip says it's wild for her sister to bring these secrets up in front of strangers. Pinky Doll is upset. She says, I pay your bills. I ain't even gonna try to hit the voice. She was like, I pay your bills and everything, and you just gonna come here and embarrass me? And Pinky Doll said that her sister, she tells Flo, my sister never dated that guy that her sister's talking about. So Security escorts Madonna out because she needs to leave because Pinky Doll is getting upset. I'm going to say this. For some reason, I believe that sister of hers. Okay? I do. Nobody else might not. But I do. Then you sit there and you threw your money in that girl's face. Like, I do this for you. You give me everything, every idea your sister had. I bet you did that. You made famous off of that, which is why you probably pay their bills as some way, as some sort of guilt, some guilt gifts, because we've been guilt gifting, okay, to ease your pain. I mean, to ease your guilt. I'm sorry, y'all, to ease your guilt. I believe it. I believe every word. Because Pinky Doll, you cannot, the way you have carried yourself on this episode, on these past episodes since you showed up, you've been carrying yourself with bird-like behavior. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I believe that sister. I don't know, y'all. I believe that sister. Okay? Anyway, this where the episode ended. But Shay gonna tell her friend next week that she Fabo on this trip. Child, we gonna catch me next week. But again, y'all really need to let me know when this season is ending, because baby, they working on my nerves on here. I don't want to see another fight until this. I don't want to see another fight for the duration of this season. Okay, because this been a lot. Okay, this has been a whole lot. Anyway, I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye.